Bienvenida, bienvenido, and wahi. I hope each and every one of you feels welcome. It is Destiny back. Listen, I've been away for a short while. We ain't gonna talk about it a lot. We just not gonna talk about it. I've been away, I'm back, and I'm gonna try to come back in full throttle, full force, full energy. I'm gonna do my best. While I'm gonna try my best to come in full energy because I thought about it, I'm just gonna kind of creep in and take a look and see what's going on YouTube and test the water, stick my toe in first and see what it feel like. I'm like, girl, go in the way you came out. Go on back in the way you came out. So with that being said, I'm going to do my best to have my same energy and not let anything deter that energy. With that being said, listen, it is Mental Health Monday. And I do know there are a few people, probably a lot of people that love Mental Health Monday. So we're going to go on and tap back in. We're going to check in on one another. We're going to love on one another. And we're going to make this happen. This is going to be a very short video, but I just needed to come back. I needed to get my footing back on solid ground and come on back in and continue to create my content. And that's what we're doing. Slow start, but we're going to get full throttle. We are definitely going to get there. Listen, first, I want to each and every one of you that have subscribed to the channel, thank you, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You and you and you and you. I appreciate you. Yes. Listen, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor. Yes. Right now, stop whatever it is you're doing and listen, when I get through clowning, we can get on back into all the topics, right? Especially the one for today, Mental Health Monday. I am just here quickly to let you all know that I'm back. And I definitely didn't want to miss out on Mental Health Monday. It is important. It is meaningful. I love them. And I just want to thank um, the ones of you that have reached out to let me know, to encourage me to come on back in and get going with my content and not to be deterred by a few things that have happened in the past couple of weeks. I thank each and every one of you that gave me that positive feedback, that reinforcement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When I say thank you, I mean thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every last one of you. I love to do shout outs and call people out, and sometimes I don't because some people don't like that. So it's a little bit touch and go with that. Like, I do it sometimes with the ones that I know, and I probably will do another video and specifically because I guess I feel like some people don't like that type of attention on them. But at the same time, my other part of my brain says they're on YouTube. They're already known. They're YouTubers. They're sharing content as well. And I don't think it's a, oops, don't call my name out when you're already out there. You got hundreds and thousands of subscribers. So that makes me think it's okay. But sometimes in my brain, I like to shy away from that. So you know who you are. There's been about a good 6 people that really encouraged me. We had some behind the scenes conversations. I appreciate every one of you. And if you know who you are, you can drop down in the comment and be like, you welcome, sis. Then you can kind of put yourself out there and we can go from there. But yeah, quickly, I'm thankful for Mental Health Monday that it hasn't been months, you know, it hasn't been lots of weeks. It's been probably roughly 2 weeks. So we're not too far off the scale. We're not too far off the scale of what we were doing. Again, this is going to be a very short one because I'm just getting back on. It's late night, and I decided to switch gears, change hats, and do some really quick content. And I'm not even doing a lot. So, slow start, but y'all know me. I'm coming back. I'm coming back full throttle. Mental Health Mondays, we all know what it's about. It's my way of tapping in with my subscribers, and hopefully when I'm tapping in and pouring into you, you are carrying it and you're taking it elsewhere. Because I'm always asking my subscribers, have you done the work? Have you checked in with someone that you know on a regular basis needs to be checked in? Have you done that work? I'm also asking you to check in with those that appear to be perfectly fine. If there's somebody that's always, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, but you know them personally and you know something else about them, that you know they're not 100% honestly good the way they keep saying they are. So do you just check in, do your own check-in on them anyway? Um, and I so desperately wanted to spread. I want Mental Health Monday to spread. I'm not the only one to do them. People do different days, different types, different topics. It's all pouring into one another, tapping somebody on the shoulder, knocking on somebody's door, giving somebody a hug, picking up the phone, calling somebody, texting somebody, emailing somebody and saying, sister, brother, auntie, cousin, are you okay? That's all it's about. Are you okay? Are you in need? What can I do for you? Is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything you need? That's it. It's so simple. I always talk about previous videos. It doesn't cost a lot to do a small something for somebody. First of all, the things I just named cost nothing. The call, the text, to ask, to say, are you okay? Zero. If you want to go a step further, I always talk about, not only talk about, I'm always offering suggestions, because some people are like, well, you keep saying do something nice for somebody, what? And I like to just give a couple of tips. The Dollar Tree and Five and Below are two of the most inexpensive stores that I know that are around. That you could go in, really nice, fancy stuff, guys. Really nice things. You could go in and just get something cute, dainty, fancy, very inexpensive, if your pockets can, if it's in your budget. Let me just say that, if it's in your budget. And just make somebody smile, make somebody's day. If it's in your budget, take them to lunch or dinner. So I talk about the things that cost you nothing, and I always like to add in, pick somebody up, cost you a little bit of gas, take them to a nearby park. Walk around with them, love on them, make them laugh, joke, have a cute little banter back and forth with them, put a smile on their face. I'm always just trying to give ideas, because some people want to do those things and ideas don't pop in everybody's head. Everybody don't have an idea of exactly what to do. So I like to be that person to aid in that if I can at all. And I definitely always come to Mental Health Mondays to do that every time I get a chance to do these videos. I like to drop those things, those nuggets, those gems. Um, Sometimes I'll incorporate something that I've seen, a documentary, a TV show, a commercial, something I've heard or seen, so we can just collectively tap in and tune in to very specific topics or stories where we know someone have gone through something and what their outcome was, especially if it's something beautiful and loving and prosperous. Sometimes it's okay to tap into the ones that are detrimental. We know we're not going to be shy on this channel about mental health. Mental health can lead to suicide. Let's talk about it. Let's sit in it. Mental health can lead to suicide. And when that happens, it's devastating to family and friends. But I still like to talk and tap into the ugly part of mental health. Because if we don't talk into the ugly part and we just keep it cute, check on somebody, then we never dig deep. And mental health is not light and fluffy. Mental health is deep. It is extremely deep. So we have to talk about it all. We have to talk about those things so that we even know how to deal with it if that ever crosses our path. If it ever knocks on our door, that it's someone we know and love and care about that have taken their own lives, because mental health is just that deep and that heavy. I already said it's not light and fluffy. If it were, you wouldn't have so many suicides due to mental health if it was light and fluffy and cute. It's not. Those are the things, the light, fluffy stuff we can do to keep people afloat, to keep them going, to keep that gas in their engine, to just try to keep pushing them along. But when it's already devastating and it's taking a turn that we never really want to see it take with our loved ones, we have to talk about that as well. We have to rally around support groups, supportive people, and know how to navigate it, know how to deal with grief, all those things. There's so many resources out there. I'm constantly taking things off of my TV. I'm always have my phone out, click, clip, snip, 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 just taking pictures, taking captures of things. And sometimes I have to just scroll back through my phone. And since this is my first Mental Health Monday in a couple of weeks, I'm definitely going to see what type of nationwide resources, because certain people, certain counties and cities and states have their own resources, so that's very personal. You have to tap into a certain location to figure that out. But the national numbers and websites and links that you could tap into, I always like to try to drop them if I'm not talking about a specific story. And today I don't have a specific story. So I'll probably do my best to pull up some numbers and some mental health organizations that are nationwide. Anybody, anywhere can reach them. I said this was going to be short. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because those of you who know me could probably tell I'm just a tad bit discombobulated. Again, I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Why do I like a bobblehead again? I don't like when I like a bobblehead. Hold on, y'all. It's so funny. I always say I look like a bobblehead when I look in my lens and I only see my head and I can't see even if I saw this much of my shirt, I would be fine. But when I see nothing at all, I'm like, wait, it's just a head talking to y'all, and it drives me crazy. I always have to go and regroup. I always have to go and regroup and get it back together because it may not bother y'all at all, but it bothers me just to see a head on screen. Like, no, it looks weird. Like, so yeah, that's my thing when I don't see more in the frame. I gotta see a little something. It drives me crazy. But anywho, that's it. Do the work. Have you done the work? Check in with somebody. I always like to just add the things I've already added at the top of the video, so I'm going to add at the end. Do something free. Just pick up the phone, check with somebody. Use a little gas, go by their house, lay eyes on them, give them a hug. If you have the means, take them a favorite little snack, a favorite little food. Fix something you already have in your house that you already don't pay money for in your groceries. Take them to the park. It's free. And if you get into things where it's spending money, you know your budget. We all know the Dollar Trees out there. And they're starting to get, I think they're trying to kind of keep up with Five and Below, but Five and Below alone, very inexpensive items. And I know $5 could be expensive to some people depending on what you're going through, what your budget and what your finances are like. I'm just throwing out there things out there for people that may not think about the things. You know that store is there, and some people would automatically think, oh, I'm not going to go buy somebody a gift. Who buys a $5 gift? A person that's all they can afford. A person that knows a $5 gift. If you go in that store, if you've ever been in that store, they have some really nice, cute things. A person that only can budget $5, spend it on somebody, know they can go get something cute and put a smile on somebody's face. That's who. If you bougie and you got to spend $100, I'm not talking to you. So the free stuff, a park, just to lay eyes on them, a hug, inexpensive gift, an inexpensive meal, a snack, a treat. There's so many ways. Show somebody some love and appreciation, and especially the people that, your family members. You never know. None of us know the hour or the day. We don't know the hour, nor do we know the day. Tell some people you love them. Lay eyes on them. Give them some hugs. Let them know you appreciate them. Oh, it costs you nothing to be kind. It costs absolutely nothing to be kind. Guys, I'm going to get off of here because it's late. And guess what I got to do tomorrow? I got to vote. I got to vote. Got to. Going to. So I need to go to bed so I can get up early, vote, and I have a whole lot of other things I need to do tomorrow. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for standing by me. You know who I'm talking to. We had those off the scene, behind the camera, off the lens conversations. You poured a little bit of love and encouragement and concern into me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. I will see you all next time.